There's 8 candidates, everybody. 8 candidates. Like that magic? It was a green screen the whole time. I tricked you. It's a green screen the whole time. Just special effects, man. Holy cow. I tricked you all, dude. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Out here in Maricopa County, it's we're stressed out. You know? Maricopa County, everybody. Oh, beautiful. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. You know, man, shout out to Neil right now, helping me out, because this video is having issues downloading. Again, that's my bad. I should have downloaded it beforehand. But I usually just download things on stream because my internet's goated anyway. But it's not working right now, and that's my fault. But Neil's on it. Neil just hooked me up with a link right now. Let's watch the video first, and then I'll show you exactly how this voting is going to go. Neil, you're the GOAT. Strong. Fine. One sec. Did you like that special effect, that chat? Right? It looked pretty. It's crazy, right? He thought it was real. He thought it was real. It's not. Look, check it out. Check it out. Whoa! That's nuts. All right, hold up, chat. Hold up. One sec. Oh, wait, you didn't even see the change. Wait, did you? I don't think you saw a change. Oh, no, yeah, you did. All right, I gotta mute this Astrobot song. I gotta turn it off. All right, I'm muting it right now. We're gonna get the video rocking. Almost have it ready to go. Make sure the volume is up. Okay, here we go.
Want to know a secret? Lawmakers and corporations have been attacking our communities for far too long. I know. That's not a secret. Denying our pathway to citizenship, detaining and deporting our people, denying us the right to seek asylum, constantly attacking DACA, the list goes on and on. So what's the secret? This, us. Our power lies in our own unity and our safety in the hands of our own communities. So introduce you to the Squad. We're a fierce group of change makers who have been fighting back against politician attacks to move us closer to building the future we deserve. We're immigrant youth and allies committed to winning dignity and permanent protections for our communities. So here's what we do. We fight beyond a pathway to citizenship to ensure that our future generations can thrive in this country, and we do this by building community and sharpening our organizing skills. The Squad is a virtual political home for changemakers across the country. From disabled to basic immigrant changemakers who might not have the capacity to join in action like others do, there is a wide range of opportunities for you to explore what your role can look like in this movement to get us closer to winning. There is space for all of us in the Squad. This is a judgment-free zone to connect, learn, and grow, and especially to win permanent protections for our communities. So what are you waiting for? Squad up and fight back with us. Cool.
You get a free sticker, said Nuggies. What more could you want? I already signed up as well. Special effects. I'm freaking you out, man. James Cameron, where you at, dude? He's out there watching somewhere. So let's get some voting going right now, right? How about we get some voting going for the president of gaming? In our first match, it's look. There's some heated matchups happening in the northwest corner of the country. Let me make the chat a little bit smaller. Sorry, chat. All I hear is I muted Astrobot, but I hear the little cute sound effects coming out of the the controller speaker. One sec. Hold up. Get this. Again, an area we want to highlight is Maricopa County, everybody. But in the Northwest region, we're voted for the gaming president in the Northwest region. Remember, there's eight presidential. Here, you know what that word means, right? Candidates of gamers. There's 8. And the first matchup that we're going to get the poll going right now in the Twitch chat that I need you all to vote for. I'm going to put Northwest region. Oh, no, you know, I'll just put matchup 1. Matchup 1. We have 2 really promising candidates. We have 2 candidates that will do anything. Will do whatever it takes to win. You know, to have their team win. And that is in the Northwest region. Ellie from The Last of Us. Tenacious. Violent, you know, but loving and caring. Against Lara Croft. Maricopa County. Well, let me put my camera above the names. We have Ellie in the Northwest region. Ellie versus Lara Croft, and this is a heated battle. We're talking about 2 presidential candidates that are all about survival. They're all about surviving. They're all about doing whatever they can to secure the dub. We are voting for the president of gaming, Feeble. And the timer's on the clock right now. There are 8 candidates. I should probably be... Hold on here. This will probably be easier if I just... did one of these guys. 8. Gamer. 8 candidates for the video game presidency. I almost spelled that one wrong. Clutch that up, though. That's what I do. There's 8 candidates for the video game presidency. And the first matchup, the poll is up right now. 2 minutes on the poll. There's 8 candidates in the first matchup, Northwest. I'm talking about Oregon, Washington, Idaho? Is that Idaho? Pretty sure that's Idaho. Yeah. That's so, of course it is. You know how you remember? Because if you're pretend there's like a trampoline here. And when you bounce on it, you go Boise, Boise, Boise. And you do a little like, oh, I'm backwards. Hold on. Nope. What direction is it? No, not that way. Oh, there it is. Well, like instead of a Boeing, you go Boise, 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 and you're going up the thing. That's how you remember it as a kid. So vote right now in the chat. The poll is up right now. Ellie versus Lara Croft. Tenacious candidates. It's 59-41. Maricopa County. It's just a mess. They need to figure it out. Ellie's not even old enough. Dang. Yeah, that's a good point. But again, you know, a felon can run for president too. Theoretically, right? Not talking about this current presidency, but just, You know, because I have, you know, we are non-partisan here. And as I'm doing that, as we're getting the votes down, remember, where are those? As we're getting the votes down, remember, everybody. This is just a subtle reminder. Out of 179 countries that vote that are recognized as democracies, out of 172 countries that are recognized as democracies, USA is rank 139. What are we doing? Exercise your right to vote. And the winner of matchup number 1 goes to Ellie from The Last of Us. Ellie is going to be the candidate that represents this great region, the North. Oh, shoot. Shouldn't I probably. Alaska may have. Yeah, you would think. I mean, Alaska probably should have been in the Northwest Street. But when you. I mean, if you think about it, if you're in California and you go far south enough around the world, you'll get to Alaska in some ways. So, Ellie, congratulations to Ellie. She's very excited about this. Her and her hometown. You know where she's from. She's excited. The whole nation is going crazy. Do we have a live feed? We have a live footage of... We don't have live footage. Sorry, that's a lot of production. And I did cut down on the sponsorship, and so we lowered what the pay would be, and that's a lot of work to do a live camera feed. So that's number 1. Wow, great matchup. And in matchup number 2, oof, gamers, we have a huge one right here. In the Southwest region, some say there's a little bit, it's the Northwest somewhere, because Alaska's also in this region. It's Northwest somewhere, all right? We have another massive matchup. 2 juggernauts. 2 gentlemen who are fond of hopping around. Mario versus Nathan Drake. I mean... You're talking about a couple of poster boys for their respective platforms. Couple of hoopers, said Nuggies, exactly. This is a crazy one. I'm really excited to see how this one nets out. I don't want to call him Super Mario because I feel like that may be kind of leading the vote. Because his legal name is Mario. I feel like I go with the Super Mario name that may like... It feels like I'm being biased right there. So we're just going with Mario versus Nathan Drake. How old is Mario canonically? He's about 139. And yes, you're exactly right, Shadow Trickster. Chris Pratt versus Tom Holland. Again, Maricopa County. We'll see what the vote nets out to be. But the matchup's in the chat right now. So get your votes in, gamers. I was supposed to be playing Astrobot. I don't even know we'll freaking get to it. Because this is just so exciting. We are not going back. Hashtag Mario Sunshine. Merking Lee. I love the energy. I really love the passion. You know? I also have some liquid IV inside of here. Inside my little water bottle. Like it a lot. Oh, it's delicious. Delicious. Daniel Z asked what we're doing here. Daniel Z, we are voting for the president of video games. There's 8 candidates. 1 went down already. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do the thing we were doing during the Pokemon Nuzlocke thing. We'll darken it out. How about that? Does that look good? Does that sound good, Chad? Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I like that. That's good. Lara Croft losing out to Ellie. Ellie is the winner of the Northwest region. And as the votes wrapping up, wow. I mean, we knew that Mario was a favorite in this. But taking out Nathan Drake with a stunning, absolutely stunning 65%. That's not a percentage. I don't know that. A little smiley face, you know? A little smiley face. With a stunning 65% to 35%. That, wow, Chris Anka not loving it in the chat. Celebrity artist Chris Anka not loving it in the chat. But, wow, I mean, gamers. Nathan Drake, I know he may seem kind of like the new kid on the block, but at the end of the day, Nathan Drake has been around for a while. Nathan Drake has taken his licks. You know, Nathan Drake has proved that he's a viable candidate, but a lot of people seem to disagree with that. So Nathan Drake, wow, it looks so ominous in the shadow right there. Nathan Drake takes the L, and Mario is the winner. This is amazing. This is truly exciting stuff right here, folks. This is amazing stuff. I also, Chad, I'd like to know, what are your plans for voting? What do you do on the big day? Do you call your boss and say, I'm gonna be a little late? How do you schedule things out? Are you early voting? What the heck are you doing? Because I'm already registered, and I walk down to my local polling place, and I stand in line, and I'm mainly excited to get the little sticker as well, because I think like getting the sticker almost as important as exercising your right to vote. You requested the mail-in ballot yesterday. I love that, Little Caesar. Love that. I did a mail-in ballot during the midterms, which was insanely easy, and it was my first time doing a mail-in vote. In Washington, I'll be mailing in my vote for Ellie. Request your ballot today. I love that. Fantastic. Mouse Army says already voted. Jamil T. Davis says early voting. Little Caesar says I requested a ballot in my mail yesterday. Mail in. That's true, CM Snook. Dang, Andy, putting the exercise and exercise your right to vote. Thank you. I'm doing a lot of push-ups. You want to see him dance a little bit? Oh, look at that stupid stain. I don't know what that stain is from, but I didn't wash this shirt 2 years ago when I got when I went to that wedding. Put it right back in the closet, you know. Sometimes what you got to do. Sometimes what you got to do, gamers. As we prep for the, I guess I can't call it the North Central section because there's two of those sections. We'll call it green. You know, we'll call it Dakota and Friends. We'll call it Dakota and Friends region. As we prep this vote, I'll be reading off some more not so fun facts sometimes. Some of them are fun, but some of them not so fun. Because it really just makes you know, if there's ever an election that you feel doesn't go your way, and then you look at, wow, that's what the voter turnout was. It's always a pretty big bummer, you know. Always a massive bummer. Hey, man. Hey. Everybody, thanks, man. Thanks for voting for me. I appreciate it. It's crazy. I could have never believed I'd ever be here. Like, you know, to have been here, to be a representative is badass, you know? Ching out, bro. It's badass, man. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be on stream right now, because, you know, this wasn't clear with the sponsor, but it is what it is, you know? Don't matter, bro. Fantastic stuff. Thank you. It's great to hearing from one of the leading candidates in the Southwest region. Also Alaska. Also Alaska. Hawaii getting represented as well. Don't forget that. Lanny Bird, 38 months of support. Says, exercising my right to decide for the video game president, but my 38 months count as 38 votes. I think that's legal, right? I need you to find 11,000 votes. No, it's Lanny Bird. No, unfortunately not. You will not be getting 38 votes. I think if I wanted to be a really stingy streamer, I would allow you all to vote with bits, but I'm not gonna do that, okay? Because I believe in a fair election. I believe in fair elections, gamers. Hey, chat, did you all know that? Is there a way to, like, kind of... Here's what I want to do with the map. When I get into stats mode, I want to, like, lower it down a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. Chat, did you all know that 80 million Americans that were eligible to vote in 2020 didn't vote? 80 million! They were eligible. They had voter eligibility. What are we doing? 80 million. That's insane, Daniel Z. That's crazy. They were eligible. It's one of those things where, like, look, whoever wins, I'm going to have problems with certain policies and things like that. But at least if you vote, you feel like you had a say. And when 80 million Americans don't show up that are eligible, don't register, you got to get it together, gamers. You got to get it together. One very, very important thing is that 41 million, spell that wrong, Zoomers, 41 million Zoomers, Gen Z, will be eligible to vote this year for this coming election. 41 million Zoomers. Get active. Get out there. Let's get the next vote going, gamers. For the president of video games. Matchup number 3. I gotta check my stats real quick. Gotta check what I got going on. Oh my god. Oof. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. I just don't even know how this could possibly go right now. This is kind of insane. Matchup 3. I'm getting the poll going. And I hope y'all are ready to vote. I hope y'all are ready to exercise your voting. Once again, shout out to United We Dream Action. Oh, let me switch back here. Bada bing. Bam. Here's a big one, gamers. As I prepare another little stat to read out to y'all. The poll is up now. since the 2020 elections, about 4 years ago, 28 states have passed new laws making it harder to vote. And voting is really, really important because you want the right people representing you so that laws like this are not passed. And I know this feels like some backwards ass, you know, time paradox, fish and mailed Metal Gear Solid thing where you're like, but that seems kind of you want me to vote even though these states are making it harder to vote? Well, some states are making it harder to vote because they don't want you to vote. Because the people in charge don't have your best interests in mind. They are looking out for other people, and they don't really care much for you out there. Nonpartisan stream. But you want to elect the right people so that 28 states don't make it harder for you to vote. There's already 28. Let's try to drop this number down. I'd love to be under 20, to be honest with you. That's a very scary fact right there. These are not so fun facts. But in the chat right now, I didn't even put up the freaking graphic. How dare I? Because in Dakota and Friends region, Pikachu and Link. Oh my God! I need you to find me 11,000 votes. 50% to 50%. I'll tell you what. Part of me wants to leave it this way. Because maybe we get towards the end and it's like, hey, whoever... Do we want to do a revote? Because it's like, what, you know, because I have a ranking here that you all just can't see of who the matchups are. I think we found some of those states suppressing the votes. Pikachu was robbed. I mean, it's a massive matchup because you have a guy that doesn't talk, right? But it's all about action. And then you have another presidential candidate who only says his name in various forms. Pikachu! Pika, Pika! Pikachu! You know, there's a lot of different forms of what he's saying, but every word spoken, there's always intent. There's always despair sometimes. When he's a detective, he did speak a lot. That's right. It was Ryan Reynolds. I mean, what do we want to do? Hey, this is voting for y'all right here. Like, this is the power of democracy. Do we want to recount or do we want to leave it tied for now to see what the rest of the nation... Oh, dang, that's where the green screen cuts off? Shit. I have to fix that a little bit. What the rest of the great nation looks like. What's that over there? Oh, it's the lamp. It's the lamp behind... Hold on, let me... What if I turn off the lights? Nice. There it is. There it is. We'll leave it as is for now. We're going to leave it as... I think we leave it as is. How about this? Put up a poll. You know what I mean? What do we do? What do we do? Leave as is for now? Leave... No, that's not how you... I put leave as if for now. Leave as is for now. Recount. This is going to be a 1-minute poll, so everybody get it in. Everybody get it in. I love that Sultry Lobster. A fantastic note right there from the chat. Sultry Lobster says, take advantage of early voting. You can show up to any early voting site, and there are hardly any lines. Get it out of the way days/weeks in advance. 100% true. Do not procrastinate on that. Because I know how convenient it is to cancel plans. I love doing it. Like I love canceling a plan. You know, like if you give me any out, you know, past Andy would have showed up to the voting lines and been like, "Ooh, long line. Oof, I gotta be at Best Buy in about 28 minutes." Don't do that. Anybody else keep trying to wipe the dust off Andy? Oh, is it the green screen thing? Is it like a speck of green screen stuff? Or do I actually have dust on my face? I have a gnarly pimple. Use some concealer on it, but god dang, that thing is just feels like there's a marble in my cheek. Maybe it's a Tic Tac. The folks want a recount. We'll do a recount. But we're gonna save the recount. I want some tension here. We're gonna save the recount for the end. It was a lot of fun. Y'all having fun? I'm having fun. Gamers, voting is an act of care. And it's one of many very important ways we could take action to build the futures we know our generation deserves. Hold on, let me try that one more time. Voting is an act of care. And it's one of many important ways we can take action to build the futures we know our generation deserves. Let me know how that sounded. It was kind of an Obama? I don't know. It wasn't great. We're moving on to matchup number 4. In this heated election cycle for the president of video games. Yeah, I kind of did the map wrong. Because I didn't do that right. I put 8. Yeah, oh, yeah, I know. I think, yeah, here's what I meant to do. I meant for them to go against each other. So, like, Nathan Drake was representing this section. Yeah, I did that wrong. My bad, chat, my bad. You know, Link representing the great South something area. Pikachu, the great North, you know. That's what I had meant to do. Did that wrong. There's a lot of stuff going on. You can't blame me for that, you know. You can't blame me for that one, chat. But in the final matchup of these sort of entry rounds, the final, remember, Alaska's still with Mario. Mario still got Alaska's back. Always has. We have 2 men of perseverance. And we actually have a former politician at that. Current, you know, the 2 men who were in law enforcement. One of them, you know, bred to be a child soldier. Really illegal and immoral in a lot of ways. But grew up, and I think it would be a kind of natural fit for the commander-in-chief / like the commander and master-in-chief. Commander and master chief. Versus law enforcement man, zombie killer, Leon Kennedy. The poll's going up now. I expect Snowbike Mike to make the right decision here. The poll is up now. I will say, you know, a lot of naysayers will look at... Shit, my hand's getting cut off. We'll look at Maricopa County up here and understanding that Master Chief may be a tarnished legacy, right? Maybe, you know, maybe had a checkered sort of past. A bumpy road to get the train back on the tracks. And Leon Kennedy, you know, some controversy, right? I mean, well, maybe not necessarily controversy, but I'm thinking like, man, what? Because he was in love with Ada, but then she was like a bad guy. So maybe treasonous in some ways. But they are exactly, they save people. Both of them save people. A bit of a controversy with Master Chief because you did get to see him partially nude in the Paramount Plus TV show. Again, we're dealing with a lot of tarnished legacies here. We're dealing with some candidates that, you know, in prior elections may have really popped off, but now, who knows? You know, I look at Leon Kennedy as a great candidate, but also, why can't you dodge, Leon? Why can't you dodge in your video game? You do backflips over zombies. You do flip kicks and crazy moves in the cutscenes, but when an enemy throws a big rock at you, I just got to slowly turn, and I don't know if I want that in a president. He parries, but not heavy attacks. Heavy attacks can't be parried. And the victor is decided from this matchup, and it is the Commander and Master Chief. Which sounds kind of gross when I say it that way. We have, I mean, look at that. Like, we have two, or three rather, three decisive winners. And coming up, a very crucial tiebreak. This is one for the ages. This is one that you got work in the morning, but you're watching CNN, you're watching MSNBC and Fox News. You're just like, oof, man. Everybody's saying all sorts of different stuff. This state is calling it over here. This channel's calling it over here. What is going on? So let's do the final matchup once again. And again, this is sponsored by United We Dream Action. Thank you very, very much for sponsoring this stream, being great people. I do first off want to talk about how a couple of other fun facts that aren't so fun, right? Did you know that in Texas, the beautiful state of Texas, my home state. Oh, that looks really bad, actually. Hold on. I can do a bit better than that. I'm just going to guess it looks like... That's where I'm at. Or that's where I'm from. McAllen, Texas. Far, Texas. San Antonio, Tim Duncan. Did you know in the state of Texas, you can vote with a gun permit, but not a student ID? What are we doing? What are we doing? Absolutely insane work right there. Let's get the tiebreak going between Pikachu Pikachu, Johnson, and Link Carmichael. Big tiebreak right here. Sun Dead in the chat saying pick Pika. Oh boy. Oh god dang. This is massive. Can't spell Link without the L. Wow. The votes are coming in. They're coming in hot. They're coming in fast. They're coming in furious. Send Nuggies with another little fun fact, or not so fun fact. Did you know that in Texas, if someone doesn't bring their ID, but they do own one, and they tell us, that we have to tell them to go get it rather than looking it up in the system? I mean, hey, anytime I go to CVS, I'm like, why don't you got all my CVS points in your little freaking computer there? I had a coupon. It's at home. Why don't you just... If I go to Best Buy, they have my rewards points there. You know? Similar thing. Similar stakes. You know? Oh my goodness. Pikachu Johnson with the lead right now. 52% to Link Carmichael. 48%. This, I mean, this is stuff that could really change the future of the country of video games. Link's actions speak louder than words. I like that, Guardian. That's really good. Are you on his campaign team? No way. It's 50-50 again. You guys got to stop this. Oh my god, Pikachu Johnson is winning by 1 vote. Oh my god, it's 62 to 60. Holy cow. Pikachu wins the vote. 62 votes to 60. Holy cow. And a lot of people think that I am biased by picking this photo of Link because he's looking adorable and not super heroic. And hey, that's politics, man. You know what I mean? Like, who was that one? You know, sometimes there's like presidents, they like always pick like the older photo of them to be like, oh, look how, you know what I mean? Like, instead of, you know, or sometimes they pick like a super young picture of the president, make him look stronger and younger. Like, this is a very similar situation right here, where maybe I screwed Link in this situation. Brett screwed Brett. I'm sorry to Link voters. I put a very adorable picture of him. He did not look very strong. It does not look like he really wants to fight for his country. And I'd like to apologize for that. But Pikachu takes the vote. A little electric rat who fights other animals, you know. A shocking result. A very shocking result right there. I'll tell you what, I have more fun doing this than playing Astrobot. I'm glad that we're going through this right now. So look at that. We have our top 4. Completely rigged. I demand a Mel, that was the second recount. We already did a recount. We had already done one. Gamers, I'd like to know from you all in the chat, what sort of things about these candidates? Again, I can't get. I am nonpartisan right now on this stream. Nonpartisan streamer. But I'd like to know what sort of policies and what sort of things you look in for your candidates, as to when you look at your candidates, you go, they got my vote. You know what? I like that about them, or this I don't love about that candidate. Master Chief's butt steals the deal, or seals the deal. Whew, who knows? It's going to be a tough matchup. You all don't even know who the matchup is, because I have the secret bracket that nobody can see, which is a very corrupt system that I'm running over here. But sometimes that's the way the world works, you know? Super Mario beats out Nathan Drake. Ellie beats out Lara Croft. Pikachu beats out Link. And Master Chief destroys Leon Kennedy. This is a wild one. Oh, gamers. This is a wild one. Because now, you, the gamer, you need to worry about, you know, you need to worry about what sort of brands are being represented for this country of video gamers. Something you really need to understand. Day One Patch Entertainment says, which candidate wants to get people more homes? Good call. I would love to own a home one day. If you throw out the illegal votes, Link won. Look, this is a very secure voting system, okay? I don't like my tactics being called into question. The Halo TV show skewing the count. Can I have 5,800 electoral college votes, Andy? And when I was asking you all questions about the presidency right now, I wasn't asking about the gamer presidency. I was asking about the real presidency, chat. Very serious stuff. This is a very serious stream. I don't know why you all would just talk about video game characters when we're being very serious right now. All right, get real. Grow up and get real. But thank you for everybody participating. I prefer my candidates to say more than one word or phrase. You're still talking about Pikachu. I should move the alert, right? Yeah. Let me put this sucker like over here. Boop. Don't be a racist is a pretty big one. I agree. That is a pretty big one. All right, let's get the votes going, gamers. The matchups. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is insane stuff right here. Because we are splitting the country in two. And the matchup number one will be Mario versus Ellie, which is a former basketball player as well. Mario Ellie. Mario versus Ellie is the next round. I'm just going to put next matchup because I lost count. That recount really threw me off. The poll is up now in the chat. It's a continental divide. Gen Z versus Boomer right here. Pirate Hunter Renzo and Grim Reaver, thanks for subscribing. 42 months of support. Appreciate you. Grim Reaver, 28 months of support. Giz Pika, 24 months, says hashtag Pika24. We know where Giz Pika is going to be voting. Mario has a MAGA hat. We have to make America great again. Wahoo! Let me get some chill tunes playing in the background, Chad. How's that sound? Mamma mia! Mario, blue collar working man's plumber. Wow. Versus, I mean, it's great. Look, it's great to have diversity, but also like, I'm talking about somebody who's done a lot of animal cruelty, killing a lot of turtles. That's a really checkered past. And Ellie, a lot of real murder of humans also. So something to kind of consider. But both great leaders, I would say. Tenacious, a family man, you know. Mario, you know, loves having his family around. Loves having his brother at his side. And in a decisive win, not even close, Ellie takes the L. Holy cow. Ellie takes a massive L. You can't spell Ellie without an L. And Mario moves on. Holy cow. This is getting really interesting. This is getting really interesting, gamers. Let's get some other more fun facts out there, shall we, gamers? Fun facts. Really hard on the quotations. We know that black and brown people are disproportionately targeted by law enforcement, and even something minor on people's records could mean they lose the right to vote. There's a lot of important work being done to expunge people's records so they can exercise the right to vote. But right now, 4 million Americans are barred from voting. So make sure you are out there to fight for these people. To get the right people in the right positions so that things like this are not allowed anymore. Let's keep on exercising our right. I want to see every one of you sons of guns out there. I'm going to be going to every polling place in America. I'm going to be there. And you better be there too. All right, gamers? Second massive matchup. This is huge. And shout out to United We Dream Action again. I told them we were going to be doing the voting of the video game presidency. Again, Maricopa County looking really shady. Lots of just confusion. But I told them I'd be playing Astrobot. Clearly that's not happening. This is the stream. There's too much action happening here right now. Because in this next matchup, we have John 117 Master Chief versus Pikachu Gonzalez. Get the polls up. Get the poll in the Twitch chat. Vote, exercise your right to vote. How bad did I trick you though earlier, chat? Check this out. For any of y'all who are just getting here, I started off the stream like this, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, we're just out here," and I was like, "Psych, it's fake. Don't believe anything you see in this country." I mean, no, do. I don't know why I said that. You know what I mean. I ain't voting for no rat. Says for good measure. Oh my goodness. Master Chief, not looking good right now, everybody. What happened to Pikachu Johnson? Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think that the last name Gonzalez should you know, make you not want to vote for him. Is because if that's what you know, get your stuff straight. All right, get it together, Gizpika. Chief put it all on the line. Like Snow Mike said today on the Games Cast, Chief sent back the bomb to the Covenant. And Pikachu died at one point, right? Frozen into a rock? No, Ash was the rock. Ash turned into like a stone or whatever. I need a weapon. I need your vote. I need you to go out to vote.
Chief, you got your ass whooped pretty good right there.
Pikachu Gonzalez takes out John 117. I'm sorry, Xbots. Oh man, it is not looking good. Master Chief got destroyed. Wowee. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. This is wild right here, gamers. This is shocking, Wanchu. Absolutely shocking stuff. Gamers. Our presence as young people in this country is growing. I'm a young person, according to this. And with that, so too is our influence. We must seize this moment to exert our power in every way possible to change the conditions we're up against. If the overwhelming number of crises we're facing has proven anything, it's that no one is coming to save us. We must take our future into our own hands. We must lead. We are the change makers we need at this moment. We are the dreamer of dreams. I added that last part. That was all me. I'm not even going to charge them extra for that, for this sponsorship. Wait, one sec. Hold on, one sec. Yeah? Oh my goodness. Both of them? Wow, okay. Understood. Folks, I'm getting massive news out of Maricopa County. Stunning turn of events in this democracy. Gamers, these are not your last. These two candidates are not going up against each other. They are your first presidential ticket because there's a whole nother bracket. The presidential ticket, President Mario and Vice President Pikachu. Pikachu. A president and a VP? Well, who the heck could they possibly be going against? We're about to find out right now, gamers. In a stunning twist. Oh my goodness. Anything can happen in a cool-ass, exciting democracy set up by yours truly, the Nitro Rifle. Where should I put these guys? President Mario and VP Pikachu. What a presidential ticket. And Darwin gifting out 20 subs. Good Lord, Darwin. Unbelievable. Vipachu, I love that triptych. I love that. Darwin.
You gotta stay gaming, bruh.
Thank you for gifting. This is insane right here. So let's just put it up right here as it is. Presidential candidate Mario. Yeah, that's a good song right here. And then we got VP candidate Pikachu. What a ticket. Like, this is a freaking powerhouse. That's what, like, I would need you all to know. When I was seeing how the votes were going out, I was like, holy cow, this is going to be a barn burner. Because this is a strong ticket, man. This is a strong group of gamers right here. Mario Pro Shrooms, that is true. This is crazy. So let's shoot. let's start the next bracket, shall we? This is stunning. A stunning development. What a crazy democracy this is. And I almost spoiled it early on because now I'm like, wow, we are. You know, it's similar to when you think about when people weren't sure if Kamala was going to pick, if she was going to go with Shapiro or Walz. You know, some people were like, oh, she should go with Gavin Newsom. They're like, you can't have two Californian people on the ticket. Like, you need to get make it diverse. You need to get somebody from the Midwest or something like that. And that's what I was looking at here. It's like, ooh, wow, we are going with the all Nintendo ticket. Oof, that's crazy. But hey, the people spoke and the people chose. The people spoke and they chose. So for the next matchup, for the next bracket, oh, my goodness, this is already stressful. This is already very stressful. We're in a stressful time. We are in a very stressful time in this nation because the first matchup is between make sure I have this right. Representing the great Northwest. And make sure I have this right with the positioning. And then representing the great Southwest, including Alaska. Because again, if you go south far enough around the world, around the globe, you'll get to Alaska. We have Sonic and Wario. This is stressful. This is really stressful. Oh my goodness. And I'm not biased in any way. I'm not trying to pick the most attractive version of either of these characters. That's just what, look. You could say that AI is maybe ruining search on the internet. Look, that's what it is. What it is. So let's get the next poll started. Next matchup. I made it one candidate named Sonic Wario. All right, polls up. I'm gonna win. Not my Sonic. This is a huge matchup. If you see right here, that's Wario. And that's Sonic. Get your votes in right now. Thank you once again to United We Dream Action. Type an exclamation point vote in the chat to click that link, because that link also tracks how many people I got to click it. And then they'll give me so much more money. That's not true. But you guys, cool sticker, so do it anyway. And you help me out. But also, the other thing you could type in chat is exclamation point register. And you'll find the link to where you can either see if you're eligible, and if not, you can register, or you can see your local polling places. Do it. Wario's gonna stack the Supreme Court. Red Smoke and Pete, thanks for 12 months of support. Appreciate you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The blue blur. The blue blur and the legions of fans are really showing up and showing out. And is this a situation of gamers, maybe they want to vote for Wario, but they go, if we vote for Wario may not be able to beat this ticket. We need the popular one. Sonic in a massive victory. 72% to 28%. Sonic is the victor. Holy cow. He said, I'm gonna win, and he didn't win. The Great White North. Congratulations to the Sonic voters. A victory for Blessing. Puisecco, 45 months. What up, Puisecco? Hello, Waffle on the Run and Lime Juice. Once again, shout out to Darwin for gifting 20 subs. Absolutely nuts. Jay Milroy resubscribing. Arciella, thank you everybody for subscribing. If you're just getting here, we are sponsored today by United We Dream Action. We're trying to get you all out there to vote. Can someone take a screenshot? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put this here, and then I'm just gonna pretend I'm pointing. Maricopa County chat. Where is it? Oh, I need to right click over here. There's a fake screenshot. People don't even know that's fake. Don't say it on Twitter. Don't let them know. They just cut to me on Fox. Damn. that's crazy. Northwest section. I just brought up the other ones right there. So again, this is ticket number one. Ticket number one. And you don't even know what the combination of ticket number two is going to be. That's the crazier part of this. I should have saved that for the end. I should have saved like, no, but then the bracket is actually the surprise. The second bracket's its own surprise. It is what it is. We did it as good as we could. Gamers, here's another voting fun fact. Fun fact. Despite the fact that you're more likely to be struck by lightning than to commit voter fraud, 35 election officials in 8 states, 35 officials in 8 different states have refused to certify election returns since 2020. A lot of people got it in their mind that there's a lot of voter fraud out there, and it just ain't happening. And we need to make sure that those people are maybe voted out of those jobs and those positions. And that's why voting for a president isn't just the important thing. Voting in all of these midterms and these smaller local elections, these are all extremely important. But again, this is a nonpartisan stream. I'm not telling you to vote either way. Can't do that. Violation of some sort of thing. I don't know. As for the sponsorship. But we're just talking about fun facts that aren't so fun all the time. Was there a little Astro bottom of my shoulder? Oh yeah, there there they are. I was supposed to be playing that video game. We're having way more fun doing this. What a tune right there. Let's do the next vote right here. I need to here. What I need to do is like move this over here. I'm just gonna delete this actually, and I'm just gonna move Pikachu and Mario over here, and we're gonna VP and presidential candidate. This is ticket number 1. All right, matchup number 2. Gosh dang, this is a crazy one. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one, man. Just like emotionally, you know what I mean? We're gonna have to figure out a way to do it, but emotionally it's gonna be tough, you know? And I need y'all to be strong with me as well. Because representing Dakota and friends, this region of kind of this green lime area, Dakota and their friends. I keep forgetting I'm mirrored. There you go. Trying to get my hands working the way I want it to look. We have a man who can sometimes be a jerk, but always fights for what's right. Despite the fact that maybe early on, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, let's just say this candidate maybe used to fight for the wrong side and then decided, maybe that's not the life I should be doing. Maybe I should be a mercenary freelancer doing, you know, fighting on the other side for money, and then kind of, it's Cloud. Cloud Strife. Big sword, big heart, big dreams. Deacon St. John. And Cloud is going up a candidate that is it's going to be tough for this candidate to really relate to middle America, right? The middle class worker, the blue collar worker, because this character, this person comes from royalty, grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth, but didn't let that dictate how they'd live their life. And that's Princess Zelda. This is a tough one. Two cute blondies, you know? I'm really excited to see how this one goes out. The poll is up now in the Twitch chat. And while that poll is up, let me read another little fun fact here, chat. These are all real fun facts. They may not be fun, but they are real, okay? Because of a past felony conviction, 4 million Americans cannot vote. You can run for president if you have felony convictions, but 4 million Americans cannot vote. And 1 in 5, that means 1 in 5 men from Tennessee. 1 in 5 men from Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. I don't know where I was going with that. But 4 million Americans cannot vote because of a past felony conviction. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about laws that are and policies that are put in place to make it harder for people to vote. And if we vote to put the right people in office, some of these things can change, and some of these things will change. And let's see how this matchup is going right now. Zelda is currently beating Cloud Strife 57 to 43%. 57 to 43. Currently the vote. And right now, and in Colorado especially, we are seeing massive voter turnout in the Colorado area. But not enough to take on Dakota and friends, because Zelda has won 58% to 42%. $58 to 42%. Cloud Strife. I'm sorry, young buck, but you take the L. Because Zelda is moving on to the next round. I only vote for Chibi Zelda. I had that one actually prepped, but ended up not going with it. In the next matchup, gamers. Let's see. Co-op 64 with the raid. Thank you, Co-op 64. We're currently voting for the president of video games. On this presidential ticket, we have Mario versus Pikachu. President and VP Pikachu. Candidate hopeful. VP hopeful. A lot of people thought it was going to be Mario versus Pikachu for the final. And then I flipped it around on them and I said, it's just a joke. Psych, got you. And I teamed them up. So it's an all Nintendo ticket. And as we move on to the next matchup, over here, we got Illinois, Minnesota, and friends. The Great White North. I think I also called the Northwest section the Great White North at one point as well. But the Great White North right here. We have another really kind of stressful matchup, I would say. Because we have a man with a very checkered past. This is going to be a tough one for the people in chat. Because we have a man with a very checkered past that is doing right by themselves now. They're doing the right thing now. Their heart and their mind is in the right place now. But you know, it's one of those things where social media is really gonna let this candidate know the wrongs of his past, because he is covered in the ashes of his dead family, and that's Kratos. So yeah, really sort of stressful one right there. That's certain to cause a lot of issues with a lot of voters. A lot of voters will not be happy with the fact that Kratos is even running, honestly. But Kratos, I think, you know, I'm all about second chances. Everybody knows that about me. That's the Fortnite guy. That is. Take a little swig of my water. And the next matchup, or the Kratos' opponent, representing Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, right here. Maricopa County, Kentucky, Tennessee. I know the states. I know what the abbreviations mean. Missouri. I've been to Missouri once. I would always visit Arkansas, Fort Smith, Arkansas. It was like right here, I think. And we would walk to Oklahoma. That's crazy. That's how close. Maybe we wouldn't walk, but it was like, I don't know, it was like 5 minutes away or something. It's crazy. I went to Missouri one time to visit my Theo's side of his family. It was raining, and they were like, hey, we call it Misery. Everybody laughed at that. Kratos' opponent. None other than a very adventurous, a very brave individual that is really protecting the planet, protecting the galaxy and the universe in a lot of ways. And that is none other than the one and only Samus. Nope, that's not the picture. Whoops, what? Jesus Christ, this is a sponsor stream. That is not the picture. My bad. The one and only Samus. Nope, that is not the picture either. Son of a... Come on, we can't be... Jesus Christ. Samus. Kratos versus Samus. Another incredibly vital matchup right here. The poll's up in the chat. You have the God of War versus just super sick lady in a sick ass suit. Like, I mean, is there any question that the Metroid Dread suit's the coolest? There's no real question about it, right? Like, this is the coolest thing, just that. Oh yeah, you know what? We could do the Markiplier meme right now, chat, if you want. Hold on. Is there any question that this is the coolest thing? That's easily like that's the coolest thing right here. There's no question about it. This thing kind of sucks. This shit rocks right here. You can clip that out if you want, chat. Oh my goodness, this matchup is crazy right now. It's Samus right now is, folks, I'm getting word in from Maricopa County that it's 54% to 46%. Holy cow. There's such little time, but Samus is in the lead right now. 55 to 45. This is unbelievable. A stunning upset. You're talking about a character that sold like 2 million units on the Switch. That's insane. Against like a former, what some people think is a back-to-back GOTY winner in 2018 in Ragnarok. A stunning upset to Samus Aran. What state is Maricopa County in? I don't like being questioned like that on a stream like this. First off, Zondo, you need to understand that, okay? Because I'm not here to be questioned. I'm here to I'm delivering the facts to you all. I need you all to know that, okay? But just know that Maricopa County, it's the green screen's like reversed. All right, I can't point the right way. That's crazy though, that Kratos takes the L. Unbelievable. That's a stunning turn of events, gamers. Kratos takes the L. I cannot believe this right now. I can't believe. Is it because it was a Fortnite picture that I used? Again, I mean, shoot. maybe it's not the picture that's being used, because I used that picture of Sonic on purpose, hoping that Sonic would lose. Turns out, Sonic fan base very strong. Joke's on me. The final matchup of the day. Again, this is sponsored by United We Dream Action. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. Click or type in !vote and just type in your info. You get a cool little sticker, and it tracks how many people I got to do that. Get a little pat on the back, get a little handshake. But then also type in !and register so you could find out where your polling places are, if you're registered, and if not, to register. So do that right now if you haven't yet. This is crazy. The final matchup right here. To create the final four, right? Sonic, Zelda, Samus. The final matchup.
I wasn't planning on running for president. Otacon. Why am I running for president? And I'm going up against Princess Peach?
By the way, look, I mean, I'm not trying to rig this against Princess Peach. Everybody knows I'm a feminist. Everybody knows that I love women. Is this not like the coolest image to ever exist of anything? Like, Yoji Shinkawa went off on this one. God dang, that shit looks sick. That looks freaking awesome. But the final matchup. Solid Snake. Former Marine? I don't know what he kind of just did it all, right? Kind of like an everyman. Jack of all trades, right? And Princess Peach, again, somebody else that comes from royalty. Deals with a lot of trauma from the Bowser family. I'm glad that the authorities finally did something about Bowser, because enough was enough, you know? But Solid Snake also, you know, can do CQC, doesn't need his own bodyguard. Think about how much budget that would save us and our tax dollars. I'm talking about a dude who can, you know, put anybody in a chokehold suplex, all sorts of stuff like that. Solid Snake's brother was already president. A lot of people, and that's sort of the Nepo baby aspect. A lot of people look at that as like, wow, do we need another snake in the office? And that's a great sort of like marketing and commercial stuff for Peach and her campaign. Like, we don't need another snake in the office. I am Princess Peach and I approve this message. Unlike her, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I'm Solid Snake, and I approve this message. I don't even know what the speaker thing was on right there. Poll is up right now in the chat. Get your votes in. The big final one right here. And then I'm excited to... I don't even know... Hold up. I don't even know what where the rankings kind of go. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh my god. Y'all don't even know, man. Alright, I had muted the music one second. This is a Zelda snake build for sure. You think that's the ticket? I mean, shoot, possibly. But right now, Princess Peach had a lot of funding for this campaign, right? Massive amounts of funding, the super PACs going absolutely buck wild for Princess Peach. But Solid Snake has that groundswell of support. Solid Snake is out there on the streets talking to the people, going, doing the door-to-door sort of, campaigning and stuff like that, and, doing little photo ops of him in a box and stuff. Like, Princess Peach, I don't think really was able to relate to the common person. A lot of people couldn't picture themselves drinking a beer with Princess Peach. And I think this is the biggest blowout so far. It's 74% to 26, Solid Snake. I mean, I'm just going to call it right there. I've seen enough. Solid Snake wins 74% to 26. A huge victory. Peach gets throttled. this putting her in black and white, this looks really sad and depressing. I'm sorry, Peach. You got destroyed. Just throttled this vote. All right, gamers. We're building up towards ticket number 2. Again, this is sponsored by United We Dream Action. Thank you for sponsoring this stream. Let's get the next one going. I'm still blown away by, in Texas, you can vote with a gun permit, but not a student ID. I'm still kind of hung up on that one. Okay, let's start matchup number 2, shall we? How did I have it written down here? Oh, I had it just in order there anyway. It was not the same, or it was not any different. Right here we have, in the next matchup, the Blue Blur versus Princess Zelda. Matchup is up now. Poll is up now in the chat. Immediate quick votes to Zelda. Wow. Oh my goodness. Could this be a stunning upset already? This is insane. I mean, you have an all Nintendo ticket on the other side. And it does kind of feel, when you think about it, Zelda is appealing to the more Nintendo side of the voting base, you know? Because right now Zelda's destroying Sonic, 80 votes to 32. I thought Zelda was going to get trounced, but Zelda really does appeal to the voter base that is maybe undecided right now. Maybe they don't love Mario and Pikachu's policies, but they're still Nintendo at their core. You're kind of getting a lot of that with Zelda and her policies. This is absolutely nuts. I could not have predicted any of these results. I thought, for sure, I thought that Kratos was going to beat Samus. I did not think that Sonic would lose to Zelda, because there's a lot of Sonic sickos out there. This is absolutely crazy. Also, I was going to put a picture of Link as Zelda and do a funny little gamer joke for all the gamers out there. And I'm ready to call it right now. Like, it is not even close, folks. Zelda trouncing Sonic in this vote. Sonic goes down 73% to 27%. And maybe it's that photo I used of him. You know? Make him look less appealing to the voters. And the next matchup, oh folks, another barn burner. Solid Snake versus Samus. Get your votes in. This is wild stuff. Fake bedroom background. Not a real bedroom. Don't believe everything you see, you know? Crazy. I got Weta Workshop to help me out with these graphics. She's a bounty hunter, huh? And Samus just, you know, not one to really get up there on stage during a debate and drone on. Samus is going to get the job done when it counts, when it matters. I'm still just blown away that the face of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, two massive titles for Sony PlayStation, loses to a character whose game is barely floating above water. And it's a close matchup. 63-51. It's a lot closer than I thought it'd be. But Solid Snake looks like he may take this one. A lot of Nintendo fans in chat right now. Absolutely. That is so true, Immortal Creative. I want to thank Seb and JB Fraser for resubscribing. 44 months and 24 months. 2 years of the Nitro rifle.
It's time to play the game.
It hurt me, but I have to vote for Snake. Snake? Snake? Snake! Let me know if that sounded cool or not. Solid Snake takes it. Samus is currently going up. I'm getting word that Samus is going up on stage to thank her voters, to thank her base. She's not happy, folks. She's not happy. Samus is not happy. She shot missiles all over the place, just really unhappy with it. It's a bad scene down there. I wonder if I would have used like this photo if y'all would have voted. But Samus takes it all. Or Snake takes it all, rather. Wowee. And we have presidential and vice presidential candidates. Zelda and VP Solid Snake. Versus Mario and Pikachu. This is insane, gamers. This is the one. This is the one to decide it all. I think these are great candidates as well. I'm totally with you. I think they really represent the needs of the people, of the gamers, you know? Should have really thought about like all the sizing and stuff beforehand. Just doing all this on the fly, chat. That's what it's all about. Thank you once again to United We Dream Action for sponsoring this. Appreciate y'all. And make sure you are clicking the links and making sure you are registered to vote. Let me just run through a couple of the fun facts once again. 80 million Americans that were eligible to vote in 2020 did not vote. 80 million. Don't be a dummy. Get registered. Go out and vote. And I think the one that was really just the most shocking. We started off really strong and really shocking. Was that out of 172 countries that are recognized as democracies, out of 172, what rank is the USA? 139 in voter turnout. That's so terrible. Hold on, where's the... That's so terrible, chat. There we go. The red, white, and blue right there, gamers. Kind of. We don't want to be rank 139 out of 172 in voter turnout. That's so bad, man. And exactly, Jasek says, to be fair, most of the countries it's easier to vote and it's a holiday off work. Exactly. And that's why it's so important to vote, to get the right people in office and in positions to make these decisions and to change some of these policies that make it even harder to vote. Because again, one of the other facts that we read off was how, let's see here. It was since the 2020 elections, 28 states have passed new laws making it harder to vote. In the last 4 years, 28 of our 50 states have passed laws to make it harder to vote. And it can seem hopeless at times, I know. I can feel apathetic at times. I can read news and go, what's the point? You can't feel that way. You got to get the heck out there. You got to exercise your right to vote. Do it. And you also, more importantly, well, no, definitely not more importantly, you also have to vote for the gamer president. Who is the president of gaming? Because we have a very strong matchup right here. We have presidential candidate Zelda. And we have her choice of VP. Definitely not because the way the voting worked out. Her choice, she looked around the great nation and she said, Solid Snake is my choice. Did I spell it right? Candidate. I probably shouldn't be playing Zelda music right now because it does feel kind of like I'm trying to influence the voter. I promise you I'm not. This is for all the marbles. Who will be the Prez and VP of gaming? I'm gonna put P Mario VP Pika. P Zelda VP Snake. Whew, this is a scary one. I'm nervous about this one. And this is going to be 3 minutes to vote. Because this is the most important one of them all. We all know what this poll represents as Erdy Cooper. JB Fraser, 44 months of support, says Zelda and Samus 24. Sorry. Sorry. Hate that happened to you, JB Fraser. Maybe 28. That would have been a great ticket, actually. But that's so much Nintendo, man. We will not go back. One of the VPs doesn't know how to read. Damn, I'm looking at the results right now. What's going on with these results, dude? They're up to 82%, bro. No mames, we. They have 82 right now. Puro pedo, bro. No mames, that's bull. No, no way. No. I have 18% of the vote. Why, bro? What happened? It's Pikachu, dude. Este vato. No mames, wey. No mames, dude. He's a live look right now. Oh, cut back to him. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. He's not happy about this situation right now, chat. Or is that? That's Mario Garcia, presidential candidate Mario Garcia. Actually, a cousin of mine. He also swears a lot more, but this is a sponsored stream. Mario's too old. Mario is the 1% acting like he's blue collar. That is the thing. A lot of people do say that about him. But right now, I mean, I'm ready to call it. We still have maybe about 30 seconds left, but this is the most decisive victory of the whole night. I thought we would have started to get closer and maybe some of these would have, no, not even freaking close. This one is not even close. Hold on, I wanted to do this real quick. One sec, chat. Just gonna do this real quick. This is very on the fly stuff right here. Very, very advanced. God, sorry. Hold on, Jazz. I knew how this was gonna go. You could tell real early on what the results were gonna be, and it was just it was one of the quickest ones to call, you know. You know, we're not happy about obviously losing this election, but we will accept the results. I know a lot of the media said that we will not accept the results. We will be. We'll have to move on. We're gonna talk about our options, and hopefully, you know, hopefully we can we'll be a better country for it, you know. Can I make myself yellow? Hold on. So You know, obviously I'm doing this like a sports conference. Obviously it didn't go our way today. You know, and that, you know, you're not always gonna have your way. That's what my old grandpappy used to tell me. But we will accept the results, and we'll be out there to congratulate our opponents, and we're gonna. I promise we will one day make America great again. It's just very unfortunate right now. At a loss for words right now. How do I like turn it off? Gotta like hit Control Z a whole bunch, chat. Wow. Really important stuff right there. That's there you have it. There you have it, folks. Mario and Pikachu. You know, there was not the Nintendo ticket, there was no red wave, it looks like. The Nintendo ticket, once thought to be a powerhouse, ended up really just not showing up. And a lot of that, I think, is maybe the voters growing complacent, maybe assuming that they were going to win. And at the end of the day, it really feels like the Zelda Solid Snake ticket, their voters really showed up to the polls. And that's what America's all about. It's about democracy. It's about participating in voting for policies that you care about, for candidates that you believe are the right people to lead our great nation in the world of video games. Congratulations to Zelda. Congratulations to Solid Snake, Mario, and Pikachu. A hard-fought battle, you know. At one point, the whole chat thought that they were going to go up against each other to be the president. And I pulled a fast one on you. Just like I pulled this fast one on you, you know? Illusion, just, you know, constantly just pulling fast ones on you. What are the Zelda Snake's ticket plans for foreign policy?
The Sandinistas. Huh. The Sandinistas. The Lollilule Low.
That's his. Those are his foreign policies. That's his foreign policy. PS4, thank you for 35 months of support. And once again, shout out to United We Dream Action for sponsoring this stream. Appreciate you all hanging out. Thank you everybody for participating. This was a lot of fun. We didn't play any video games, and I'm totally okay with that. I said that, and the controller just rumbled a lot because Astrobot is still on the freaking screen, or it's still like on my control. The speaker is like still making all the Astrobot noises. We'll be ready if Ganondorf attacks to stand by the Sons of Liberty. Thank you, gamers. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you once again to United We Dream Action for sponsoring the stream. This was a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all's support. This is a freaking blast. Thank you, Sapphire Diamond Ruby. Thank you, Cameron Abbott. 74 months of support. The voters spoke. You all spoke loud and clear. Maricopa County. All of it, you know. It was a tough fought battle. Oh, y'all did it. Thank you. Thank you, Can You Diglett. A lot of good candidates, people. Many people are saying this. Jay Lasheen says, just hop in the stream. And seeing Washington is getting hit with strays. No, not at all. Maybe in the chat, not from me though. Definitely not from me. Click the links. Get registered. Get out to vote. All right. What are your personal plans to vote? Let me know. Pledge to cast a ballot on November 5th. With this upcoming election, there's never been a more critical time to take action for ourselves and our communities.
Voting is one of the most powerful ways to do that. That's why I'm excited to be working with United We Dream Action. Powered by and for immigrants and youth of color, UWDA helps young voters understand the issues that affect our lives to make informed decisions at the ballot box. Voting shows elected officials that we're ready to fight for our futures. It creates the conditions for leaders to have no other choice but to act for us.
Let me just read that one more time. It creates the conditions for leaders to have no other choice but to act for us. Make your voice heard. Early vote. Again, shout out to the commenters saying that they have early voted. That's the best way to do it. I know it's easy to be lazy. I know it's easy. Look, I know you're tired. You got them from a long day of work, and it's like, I could go early vote, but damn, I gotta go. I gotta make dinner. I gotta go grocery shopping. It's quick. The lines are gonna be short. And it's less of a headache than going out on voting day. Because that's the last minute time where everybody's like, oh my God, I'm freaking panicking. I got to go out and vote. Early vote if possible. It's really, really, really fast. Do it. Find out where your polling places are. Thank you once again, United We Dream Action. I appreciate y'all hanging out for this stream. And we'll see you later, gamers.